Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect. Today's beverage is a very hydrating watermelon-infused spring water, which basically means that it tastes like nothing. So welcome back to the game, and in the previous episode, we expanded to the right-hand side, planned off our staff-only area, or mainly staff-only area, which is sort of a governmental building, and then put in the walls, got our green energy source, which is our only form of energy. We're only going green energy for this build, and in fact, it's our main source of income at this stage. And then finally, obviously, we did the house cells, which are not 100% complete. I think there was several comments regarding this and what we can add in, so we will look at that once we've done other things, which is, at minimum in this episode, complete the basic detention centre grant and the short and long-term investment, which I have to pick up again because of the save bug. It doesn't save the third grant by the look of it. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this thing built. Now, I do want to make some changes, and the changes I want to make, basically these rooms at the back, which are things like the staff room and the staff canteen, etc., they're a bit too small. Ideally, they want to be a bit bigger like that. However, although it is possible to alter the inside, I don't like the interior like that, which means basically we're going to scoot it over a little bit to the left. What sort of size? I mean, if we just build, literally we're just building it two over. Is that correct? I mean, yeah, we just build it like that, and it's going to be a gap of. Let me just remove this. A gap of 3, 1, 2, 3, and then down. Yeah, and we're just building it slightly larger, and obviously all of the internals will have to be changed, but we can do that. It's not any big drama and something like that, and naturally we'll have to move things over here. Anyway, I'm not going to redo the inside because we know roughly what it's going to be like. And, well, let's just go to foundations, building brick, and spend probably all the money that we currently have. Let's not do that. Let me remove auto lighting because we know it's going to be a bit of a disaster. And there we go, over to walls and doors, and then it's going to be a standard door at the front because the first 2 rooms are going to be for where prisoners and visitors go. The rest of it can be staff doors or that sort of thing. So we have to max speed this out and wait for the workers to crack on with all of the building. Currently 2 degrees C, so it's still shorts weather. And it is a nice sunny spring day. And, oh, the foreman is calling. It says, due to some logistic error, we are receiving extra supplies. That is not a big problem at all, extra supplies, unless it's not supplies that we can use. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this thing built. As I said about the green energy, this is our main source of export. Our power export meter shows financial compensation at 500. I'm guessing we're going to be quite close to green energy goal 3. Oh, halfway there, actually, which is to increase our export, and then it goes up even further, which means just more money. All of it just means more cash money, which is great. So anyway, workers cracking on with this build. We'll do the planning in a bit. As in regards to the cells, red v blue here, we've got obviously things like the... we've got the birdcage here, which requires a canteen. That's just the cells in general. That's the area of effect. So we've got these in, which is quite nice. People have suggested a radio and a prayer mat. I definitely think that the prayer mat is the way to go. We're going to put the prayer mat in... Where can we put the prayer mat? We can put it anywhere we want, really, but I think just put it there is fine. And if we're going to put a radio in, it will go there. But yeah, prayer mat will look after, obviously, the needs for the religion need, what's it called? Spirituality, that's what it's called in the game. Oh, that's one thing as well. We got a weird bug here where we got research unlocked for bank loans, maintenance, health, psychology, but it's not actually researching. So I wonder if it's just a case of redesignating the office. So it says requires office. We'll do that again, and no, okay. That is remarkable. What if I turn it off and back on again? Will that fix the problem? It will fix the problem. It appears... if I've seen that bug before, I really can't recall. Interesting. Okay. That is interesting. So, what we'll do is we'll delete the CEO's letter because we don't need any of that. Looking at the intake here, obviously it's currently turned off, but I'm not too sure what type of prisoners we're going to get. Obviously we've got min, medium, and max sec. In the previous build, we had minimum and some medium, and that was difficult enough, but that was because of the dormitories. I think with this one, we could get any type of any type of prisoner, really. I do want an area that is for, like, protective custody, but that's probably going to be in the expansion. Sort of ironically, we also want an area which has got solitary and things like that, so we're going to actually have a jail within a jail. Anyway, let's have a quick look over to our grants here, because we just completed one. I'm going to pick up the administration centre, which should be done immediately. There we go, straight away. And we're going to go with eco-friendly, which is, yeah, power the entire facility with only green power for 5 days. And that should be relatively easy enough to do because, well, we have only got green energy sources. So, yes. Anyway, let's just roughly do this plan here. And let's do that. This is going to move down to this point. Obviously, the entrance will go in. I do want an area, let's say 3 by whatever. And this is going to be the kitchen. And then this is the staff canteen. From the front here, we want maybe that size and that size. We'll make this a bit different in terms of its scaling as well. Down the bottom, this is going to be probably kennel. And I think it's going to be like kennel, armory, yeah, security type thing. I don't even know if we're going to have the... Just do the bureaucracy there. And it is working, yes. I don't even know if we're going to have any armory. It might be best to just plan it off and do it anyway. We shall see. Anyway, this is going to be entrance there, entrance. This is quite large actually for a security room, so I may have made that a bit too large. But anyway, it's about okay, I think. So maybe have this a bit bigger, this a bit bigger. Are those about the same size? 5 by... That's 5. And that's going to be 6, isn't it? So maybe 6 by 6 by 4. What's the size for an armory? Let's go for an armory. And it is no minimum size. So I think that is perfectly acceptable for sizings. So you've got in the security, you've got kennel, other, and then this thing here. Okay, that's what we're going to go with anyway. So over to walls and doors, and then the brick wall, and we'll get all these built. I don't know why I keep pausing the game, because we need to run it for the grant purposes. And just remove that bit. So this is just going to be our... where we're going to put the door right at the bottom there. Yeah, this is going to be our room for all of the officers. Just put all of this in again. Keep pausing. Stop pausing. And we'll put the entrance with in a similar style to those, which is about like that, I think. Yep, that's fine. And then this one is going to be the staff room and canteen. And I mean, if we want to mirror the other side, it's going to be that, isn't it? Yeah. And we will remove the officers on the very far left here. So, yeah, it's going to be bulldoze. There we are. Okay, let's probably put in some lighting first. So, we are going to just put the lights in like so. Lights there. We have to put in some lighting in the corridor as well. It... would probably be a good idea. Not being too concerned exactly where lights go, although I know people do want very specific lighting at times. Let's just follow the same sort of layout. Lighting like that, and like that, and like that. And that's relatively similar, right? One there, one there, one there, one there. And we're just putting them in across from the entranceways here. And then we want to connect the cable up. So I'm just going to run a power cable straight down the middle, and I'll see how that affects the other rooms. I do think we have to run some more cabling, but it's fairly okay. And with that, we want to put in the offices. So the offices are going to go up here. All of this can be designated as office, and obviously you've got your filing cabinets, you've got the office chair, which we'll have facing... We normally put them in the middle, but there's no reason why we can't just put them, like, that, and then we've got desks as well, which is standard office desks. Do you want to go with the fancy ones? No, I like these default ones for this build. Why not? And we don't need staff doors on this one. You don't actually need doors at all for this, but we are going to put some in there, and like so. This one will require a door, and hey, we got some lighting, and we are going to put in probably a. Oh, got the foreman calling. The roads are getting dangerous. Any vehicle passing prison going to have to travel much slower. So the road's literally melting. Yes, indeed. Okay. It's jumped from a couple of degrees to 36 degrees. A bit of a hot spell. Yes, I would say so. Oh, Green Energy Goal 4 completed. Export cap increased to 2,500 units. So we're basically making loads of money is what I'm hearing from just the green energy. So there's literally no reason not to do this. Okay, so the officers are in, and that's fine. We are going to do flooring and all this, by the way. Let's go for the reception. So reception, which is going to go there. Visitor reception, which is going to go there. We want in a staff room, which is going to go up the top here. Like so, 9 by 9. A kitchen, which is going to go in here. A canteen. I've just put a bit of. I'm sure I've just put a little bit of, kitchen on the outside there. We have to have a security room, which we have not yet got. Let's go ahead and get in health, and just to restart that, we're going to pick up the chief, and we're going to get the foreman. And all of those require an office, which they already have. There we go. Okay, danger level is increasing because staff morale is low. Yes, I'll get the kitchen and canteen done. You can see they're quite toasty warm. Yeah. I wonder if we're going to have, like, the bars expanding on the doors. We've had that before. Anyway, we are... What we waiting on? Basic detention center we're going to get, I think, as well, yeah. Anyway, let's do all of these. So we want to get things like the reception. So we want a desk, and we normally put those in the middle, and I think we probably will. So we'll put maybe, that's going to have to be roughly in the middle, isn't it? Or maybe do we put it over this top bit here and have a reception like that? Yes, we can do that. And we need tables, and the tables will basically not fit in most configurations, but if we have that like so, followed by, I think if we have a bin, so we'll have a bin up there, a bin down there, and a bin up there, that's fine. For this one, we need a metal detector. Okay, so metal detector, which can go in here. We need office desk. We need all the usual stuff, basically. So we're going to put chair and the desk. And that's actually it. That's all we need. For the kitchen, we need... I guess you do need a cooker, apparently. But we know that this is basically for just... It's all about the sinks. That's all this is for. It's to wash stuff up. And then we need a swerving table to swerve around. And I think I'm going to put in 2 of those, like that, potentially. A bin can go in there. And we need tables as well. So we could have... one there and one there. It's a bit cramped, but it should be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. And then the staff room, which naturally we're going to put in the arcade cabinets. We're going to put in pool tables. I think we'll have some sofas, maybe like that and like that. That is fine. We can have in maybe another couple of sofas. Why not? One there and one there. We'll have maybe a... What else do we want? We've got lamps, plants, paintings, radios. We'll put a radio in the corner like so. Nice coffee machine either side there. Oh, hang on, wait. What's the orientation of that? Is that the right way? I think that's the right way. Something like that. And, I didn't put in a staff toilet. Okay. Alright, bit of a redesign then. That's all fine. That's good. I do need deployment researched, and we'll probably pick up legal while we're at it. And we have the one thing we need, which is a drinks machine. Drinking machine. Putting 2 of those there. Okay, so this is going to be security, followed by staff toilet. I'm going to have to redesign this. And then we need the kennel. It's be a bit cramped, this. Staff room, that's the security room. So CCTV, door openers, phone taps, weather machines, etc. That's going to be all in there. And this is going to be there, 5 and 5, and then that's going to be the the most cramped armory ever. Do we need that, though? We only need a kennel. We only really need a kennel over here, don't we? Really? Okay. Yeah, we only really need a kennel. So, what I'm tempted to do is put in the walls, and that'll mean a relighting of that. It's not a problem. And then demolish all these walls. That. Okay. Yeah. And toilets. While we're at it, utilities, water, pumping station goes in there, water boiler goes in there, and we'll make sure that the electrical cable connects up. And obviously the water's going to have to be pumped around as well. The electrical will connect up there, back to water. Those are all in now. So we want the large water pipe to come out into the street, which is going to go next to this. I'm just going to run it so we know the sort of thing we're after. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Cancel. I want it from there. So it runs parallel to the other utilities. Okay, that's in. And small pipe. I think we'll probably have to run a large to there. That should be fine now. Yeah. And radiators we haven't put in either, but we can put them in. Let's put one there and one there. One there and one... Was it gap of 3? 1, 2, 3. Oh. Gap of 3, yeah. We'll see what that's like. And hot water pipe. I think we'll be able to reach that. Feels like it should. Oh, and we're actually needing hot water for these as well. Hot water pipe. There we go. We don't need hot water pipe in there, I don't think. Deployment, staff only. Which means staff toilets, which means they're going on break. Staff morale is low. I haven't got needs. I need a psychologist. We've got one there. I'm going to unlock surveillance. Tax relief might as well. It's going to reduce our money, but we've got the green energy done shortly anyway, and with good power export as well, which is ramping up now. We want a psychologist, and then that should allow us to check out needs for the staff. Oh dear. I mean, we're looking after the needs now. We weren't previously. Okay, in terms of grants, I'm picking up a bank loan just to increase our credit rating. And long-term investment will be done shortly, eco-friendly sooner. So we need to get this basic detention centre done. So we do need a shower, holding cell, yard, 2 guards and 2 cooks. Well, I can do the cooks. No, I can get 1 cook. That's to clean. And it's going to be a case of getting a bigger loan for now. Yes, and we'll do the rooms. So, the shower. Shower. It's going to go there. Which needs just shower head in there. So we'll put a shower head in the back. We need a holding cell. So holding cell will go on like so. Which requires doors. I'll put that in a moment. And the yard, which is... okay. A yard, I think, just needs to be enclosed. Minimum size 5x5. There. Okay. Just do the holding cell then, and then it's just staff. So, what do we need in this? It needs to be enclosed. I will put in the door, which is going to be... Might as well have it as just a staff door. I'll put the staff doors in the rest of it as well. Although this one is going to have... These are probably going to have bigger doors on. I'll just put staff doors on, it's fine. And it's a security room, but we need access to clean and things like that. So there's that. And how we're going to go about the toilet and a bench, and that's basically completed. Toilet, bench. There's a grand completion payment, which was the only power with green energy, I believe. Staff wellbeing initiative. Hire 5 guards, 1 cook, and holding cell. And due to an administrative error, our completion bonus has been doubled. That is what we like to see. Decrease the bank loan to nothing, but I will pick it up again just to get that credit rating. I thought we were going to pay back just a bit of it. Anyway, dismantle, dismantle, and dismantle. We want to have some lighting in, so the lighting's going to go in there and there. More lighting in here. We can remove this room, and what do we need? Well, we don't need the yard, that's for sure. So, at minimum, let's go ahead and do this fence grass. It's quite a toasty day here in Lockdown Town. So this is our main perimeter fence, which we're going to have. Some of it is temporary, some of it is permanent. But we do need to build it, so let's do that. And we do actually need access to it. So it's doors, and it's going to be a staff fence. It's going to be in there. And we'll put a fence in there. Fence in there. This one is going to be similar. It's going to be a visitor gate. And for these, it'll be a staff fence. Like that. As I said, some of this will be temporary, some of it will be permanent. That's going to be enclosed. And I'll just build it right across there. We don't need the gates in at this stage. Right, that's roughly correct. There'll be some bits more to do, I'm sure, but there we go. Right, so the cracking on with that. We are not getting much money back. I think I'm going to put in some more green energy, and it's going to be the wind solar hybrids, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. And is that the grants completed? Wow. Let's go with, what do we want? Giving something back. That's done. We've got subsidence grant, advanced staff training, cell block A. Security procedure certification. That's decent money all round. Right, let's get the flooring in. So I like the idea of this building. Let's get in flooring, concrete, and I want to have this go around like so. The rest of it will be grass. I will put the grass in shortly. There's that. And road up to there. Concrete to go in. And then I like the idea of it being like marble. All this being quite a grandiose building, essentially. All this is marble. And in here. And for the rest of it, this is designated as shower. Obviously, we're going to remove that. Flooring is going to be for these areas. I mean, we could have it all marble, but I don't think the offices should be marble. Maybe those will have the brown carpet. Brown carpet. We'll have in grates in here. Armory will be great. As well as for the doggo area. What do we have for that? I don't really know. I mean, ideally, things like... Is there just like a laminate type thing? I think there is. Yeah, laminate flooring. Laminate. Laminate. In the kitchen, it's going to be white tiles. And the staff room, probably go brown carpet again. Security room, wooden floor maybe. Just change it up a bit. Okay. Bit of money spent, but spent in the right place. We'll just put the remaining offices in, really, because the offices are going to go like that. The objects are going to be... It's going to be similar to this, but it's just mirrored, so we'll have that down there. The office chair, which is at the bottom there, so it means it's at the top on this one. Hang on. I was going to say those are in the wrong place. Office desks, like that. And for security, weather machine. I'm going to put a weather machine in. I'll have to designate... I think there is a weather room, isn't there? Weather centre. Room size 2x3. Security. Like that. Requires office desks. Filing cabinet. And all of that good stuff. Got CCTV monitors, phone taps, the whole thing can go in there. And then this is kennels, which, well, frankly, we haven't got. We're going to get patrols, we're going to get remote access and doggos, we want prison labour, we want... A lot of those. Education, yeah, we'll unlock all of this stuff realistically. Okay, well, I think that is where we are going to leave it there for this episode. I'm happy with the progress there. We want to just remove the planning of that, and like I say, this is going to be grass, flowery field. There's going to be some nice flowers across here. Let's just put in the grass and see what it looks like, because, well, we might as well. And this is very different from how we usually complete these, which is, need to say, I normally don't put the flooring in or anything like that. Concrete tiles to go into there. And do you want like some nice flowery fields at the front? Like that. And like that. Flowers. We haven't got any of these. Requires groundskeeping. Incoming weather detected. What have we got? Weather. Overcast. Weak storm. Bit of rain. But a weak storm, yeah, it's on its way. It's on its way. Anyway, we are going to pretty much leave it there for now. We have another grant that we can pick up, and I don't know what to do for that one. Probably visitation rights is the way to go. Prison maintenance, actually, because that's easy, because we're working on that grant anyway. Groundskeeping, cleaning, yeah, we'll go for that one. And there's dogs as well. Okay, so we are going to leave it there. That's been a bit of Prison Architect. We have got our main building for staff only done, and it should actually be, oh, this is staff only. That doesn't need to be staff only, but this one does. That's going to require a little bit of extra door, which goes there and there. I'm just surprised that I did that one, but not that one. Actually, it's not surprising. I forget loads of things. Okay, so... that can be staff only, so is that all that, right? Yeah. And what's it like for temperature? Temperature. Pretty good. Reception could probably do with a bit of warmth, though. Okay, well, we're leaving it there for now. That's been a bit of Prison Architect. Happy with progress, but next episode we want to see the storm out and, yeah, see how we get on. I think we're going to build enough of these. We'll basically be cloning these and clone them down, get these done, and that'll be the grant done, and look at things like the doors, actually secure the place. Yeah, there's a lot to do. Either way, we'll have a look at that in the next episode. Hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.